Yeah, this is my second feature film. I think a few of you were present 3 years ago at the premiere of my first film in Coral Gables Art Cinema. I've been at this for 20 years, as the commemorative video at the beginning indicated. And this is my pride and joy. I really thought very proud of this film, and most especially collaborating with such wonderful talent. Unbelievable. I'm nothing without them. So now I want to give Andrew a chance to introduce himself.
Hey everybody. How's it going? You guys like it?
Sure.
It's great. Well, my name is Andrew J. Garcia, and you just saw me up here. Started out doing theater at the Pelican Playhouse with my fellow Pelican here, Lorian. Another one here, Tyler, who I didn't see you sneak in, and Ingrid there. I don't know. Let's see. Miami native. I'm not that interesting, honestly. Thanks to
Yeah, his career is just watch for greater things from Andrew. He's starting off in the motion picture realm, and we expect good things. So
thank you, Gabe.
Hi everyone. My name is Lorian Mapp, and I'm originally from Los Angeles, California. As if there's any other Los Angeles. But I got my start earlier in theater. I did it in high school, and when I came to move to Miami to go to grad school, I came across the Pelicans, and I've been with them ever since. Done maybe one or two other films. I do prefer theater because you get that one shot, but I'm so thankful for Gabriel for believing in us to carry out his vision, so thank you.
You're welcome, most welcome. If I could just quickly add, I wrote the film with I wrote this script with them squarely in mind, and it was such great fortune that they were able to, take up the mantle of these characters and pull it off.
Amazing. Hi, everybody. My name is Florencia Barleta. I am originally from Argentina. I've been living in Miami since '93. And I've started acting about 6 years ago, and I do a lot of independent film. And along that trajectory, I was very lucky to run into Gabe, or he found me, and I worked on his last film, and I was very happy to take part in this film as well. From getting the script and reading it to now seeing it up there, it was cool, very amazing, very good job.
Thank you. I just want to know that, just want you all to know that Florencia, do a lot more in much heftier roles, certainly with Andrew, but certainly with Lorian Juan and Florencia and Mia. They only at most had like one scene in my previous film, so I was really made sure to honor this desire to really collaborate with them further, and I'm proud I did
Thank
that.
you.
So I'll start off, before we open the floor to the audience, I just want to quickly ask everyone to describe what it was like making this particularly different kind of movie, this very pandemic-proof, remotely achievable movie. Just a few words about what the experience was like.
I'll start since I have them. This was very different than any other type of set that I've been on, because the set was basically my living room, and doing the we were all very used to Zoom, or got very used to Zoom meetings. But and it's a great media to be able to transfer that to this amazing piece of work. And it was weird to get direction through the screen, but it was something to adjust to, but it worked, and this was a great proof that it worked. So thank you.
Very similar to the same experience. It was a little interesting to just be talking to Gabe, but I think that's the power of acting, right? You have to imagine that you're talking to the character, especially with Cal. I know we had some emotional scenes, but I think even for me, I was like, I'm really interested to see how this is going to translate up to a bigger screen, and I was very, very impressed and really kind of blown away with how it kind of transferred from computers onto here. So it's really been an interesting thing to be part of.
Yeah. So my experience during the pandemic is I was working at a bank and we didn't skip a beat. So I wasn't really used to Zooms like everybody else did. You know, everybody go work at home and everything just turned into Zoom. So that might have been the most extensive and exhaustive use of Zoom I've ever had, because it was like never use it and then bam, you're doing a film on Zoom. And Gabe would always, after we would wrap up for the day, he would maybe text me, I don't know, an hour or something later, and like, oh man, everything, came out great and this and that. And as what Lorian said, it was just me, the computer, and Gabe on the other side. So now that I finally see it up here, and I'm always, by nature, I'm very skeptical, not about people, but just in general. I'm like, okay, yeah, let's see. Blown away. Absolutely. Everything, like you said, everything kind of melded together perfectly. So thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Performances weeks apart, completely disparate, put together. Maybe it had something to do with my 20 years of editing my projects on my own, but it was definitely I wasn't confident at first. I mean, there was a lot of trepidation and wondering if this was going to work. And I know that initially we maybe planned to allow some simultaneous, video interactions between the characters. Then I'd record those, or at least record them separately, and then but they'd be concurrently happening in real time. And I then made the very, I guess to a degree, progressive decision to just shoot it all separately and independently, and then just edit together. And this synthesis that is undeniable and works. It works, I think. It works.
Damn nature.
Yeah.
Did you mean that?
Yeah. So we've got some time to open the floor to some questions from the audience. So please raise your hand, and we'll see if we can get to all of you. So yeah, Tony here.
Thank you.
Pero si tú lo extiendes ahora, te lo extiendo a partir de ahora y repagas doble.
After this experience, what kind of advice would you offer them?
Well, let's see.
And it goes for everybody.
Yeah, sure. I guess. It took me about a good 9-month-long period to finalize or get to this germ of an idea. And then writing the script was 5 months worth of putting pedal to the metal and getting the script all done and everything. And there were very few subsequent drafts. So it was a very intensive first draft effort. And I guess what I'm trying to say is just make sure the script is good. The script, you feel it's worth the effort and the strain of going through this very elaborate and strange production process, the salience and the kind of personal relevance of the material, and I think it's something that people will enjoy. But I'd say that, it's all founded, for me anyways, very much at the script level. So if the script is good, I think it doesn't matter whether it's Zoom or non-Zoom. I think you should always bolt forward with a good script.
Yeah, I'd have to say on the acting side, it was the script is pretty awesome. So. I don't know, if somebody else is saying, hey Andrew, I'm going to do a Zoom movie and I'm going to be the, whatever. Just like every good actor, prepare your lines, memorize them, study them. In theater, we say, the more you know your lines, the thicker the ice that you can skate on, and you could kind of, add your own flair to it. So I guess make sure you have a comfortable chair too, if you're going to be doing a Zoom movie. And that's about it. And pray you have a director like Gabe.
Yeah, I just want to interject. Andrew here had a wonderful methodology for preparing for his role. I got to mention it's 10 pages a day per day that he had memorized, and there was very little lag or discrepancy between his performance and knowing the lines. He was able to deliver 10 pages at a time, and boy, did that make the process, a lot more, I guess, enjoyable and tolerable, because, you're just face to face, and it's painful when the actor doesn't quite have it. But Andrew, day in, day out, he had his lines down. And